We can't hear you.
Here we go. I think I had some technical difficulty. Can everybody hear? Can you hear
We
me
can hear
now?
you now.
All right, perfect. Welcome to the Africa we deserve. We are live and direct. I am coming to from you live and direct from West Africa. I'm here with my good sister friend Catherine, who is doing amazing and awesome things in the business world. She's a Nigerian American who lives in North Carolina. She has a product line that she is going to talk about today. We are focused here at the Africa We Deserve on building our legacy, building economic development. And we have that campaign goal that's so important to us, which is to create 1 million jobs across the continent. Catherine, my sister, introduce yourself and tell us all about who you are.
My name is Catherine Asapokhai-Utsalo. I'm a Nigerian American, born and raised in Kano, originally from Edo State, Nigeria. And I'm here today because my sister Viola, with the Institute of the International Institute, has invited me to talk about my product. And what we do here is we work with natural herbs. I am by profession an information technology consultant and also an herbalist and a wellness coach. So my passion in wellness is what brought me into all of this. So today we're going to talk about some of the product, but how did we get into this? We got into this because we know that according to the word of God, he has given us all the herbs in the bushes for wellness. So when we want to get well, there's nothing wrong with taking your medication with your doctors and seeing your doctors. Doctors are doing awesome, awesome, awesome jobs. But every doctor will tell you to also eat well and do the right thing. Herbs will always help you do the right thing. So here we have different products. This is called Renew.
And what does Renew do? Tell us about Renew. I'm interested in Renew and Moist, so I know that all of our listening audiences as well.
Okay. Renew actually is a 15 days detox. So I'll give you an example. When you use a car for a reasonable amount of time, the dealer tells you to go and service your car. They tell you to change the engine oil, change the filter, and all of that so that your car can run smoothly. So our body, look at your body like a car. We've been eating from January to December, most especially when it comes to November, Thanksgiving, then Christmas, then New Year. We just go eat, eat, and eat. But the thing is, the body also needs to be detoxed and cleansed, just like you go and change the engine oil of your car. So this is like going to purify your body. When you take this for 15 days, it detoxes your body. It cleanses you out so that you can be refreshed, so that your body can take all the nutrients of the good food you are eating. Else, you are just eating good food, but your body is not accepting it. So this will cleanse you out and renew your body.
That's awesome. So I see in front of you, you have a wonderful display. And I think I
Yes.
see some natural, some herbs, some organic herbs. Tell us about where you source those herbs from and what they are.
Here I have what we call in Nigeria, we call it scent leaf, onchang, and ephedrine. This is an herb that, this is so good. We take it in Nigeria and we use it to make different soups. One, you can use it as a garnish, but the main reason we take it is because it is medicinal. We also have here what we call in the northern Nigeria dogon yaro. It's also known as neem leaves. Neem leaves also helps you when people use it in Nigeria for like when they have malaria symptoms and to cleanse, even for postpartum bath. Mothers are used, they're used to prepare tea for mothers to take and also to have a steam bath. So these are herbs that we commonly use. It's unfortunate that our program today is just for 30 minutes, but with all of these herbs put together in the right combination, we're able to make out some soups and we're able to also make out a lot of things that can help you detox. We can talk about this. You see
Yeah, let's
that?
talk about that. I see that. That's called Moist, yes? Your product line Moist. Let's talk about this. This is your COVID package.
Okay, so this one is called African Herbal Steam. Back home in Africa, what we do, let me specifically say Nigeria, what we do when the weather gets dry and during the Harmattan in the north and even in the south, one thing we do when you are congested, we steam to decongest. And we have come to realize that when it comes to COVID, and I'm going to be saying this live and direct, when it comes to COVID, the virus is very fragile. The virus is very dangerous, but it is very fragile. So if you are able to catch it before it catches you, then that will be good. So we use this to steam. We put it in boiled water, we cover ourselves with a towel, breathe in and out for 5 minutes. It decongests you. Then you do your chest exercises and your lung exercises. You begin to breathe in and out so that in the process of being decongested, you are disenabling the virus because you don't even know when you get it. So we advise everyone when you go home every day, steam your face minimum once a day, just before the vaccine comes out. This will help you and this will help protect you. Thank you.
This is fabulous stuff. And so we'll go into some of the science talk of it, and we'll go into the FDA approval and all the rest because we know that you have that together. But I have to ask this question, and I ask it to all guests. We often hear about Africa, and we hear many things that Africa is. Now, I'm sitting right here in Africa right now, and you're back home in America. So Africa is, my sister, and its people are. Africa is what, and its people are.
Okay, for me, I know a lot of people say negative things about Africa. There is nothing negative about Africa. Africa is like any other continent. So Africa is a continent. It is not a country because some people actually think Africa is a country. It is a continent with multiple countries. I am sorry I don't have the number of countries in my head, but Nigeria is one of the countries. Gambia is one of it. Senegal, and Gabon, Cameroon, Sierra Leone, Liberia, name it. These are countries in the African continent. So specifically for Nigeria, I'll tell you, there are 1,000,001 things that are beautiful. Like any continent, any country, we have the good, the bad, and the ugly. But what do? When we are able to sync, when we are able to harmonize, then we're able to grow in one. So for me, every good thing you need comes from Africa. When it comes to religion, Jesus came from Africa. Muhammad came from Africa. So tell me. So, and every innovation, go and look at it. We are all involved in it. We are the beginning of history. So when you come to Africa, go ahead, sister.
You came from Africa and you're bringing.
Oh, yes, I am an African. I'm a Nigerian from Edo State, born and raised in Kano. So I speak my language very well. One more good day. That is from Edo State. And in Hausa, we'll say Inawuni, Inagajia. So this is me, Catherine. There's just one product I want to talk about right here. You see that?
Yes, it's hard to see, but I'm familiar with your product line, and I think it's awesome.
So this product is called Hidden Treasure, and is under my product line called Ladies Pocketbook. We know as women, we are full-time mothers, full-time wives, full-time business women. So we are there multitasking. And when we multitask, it affects us. We think we are super women. Yes, super women, but superwoman needs to nourish herself. So when you take this as a superwoman, it will energize you and it will give you some vitality and virility. What is vitality? What is virility? Well, you're married. You might not be in the mood. Your husband is in the mood. Your body should be in the mood. Okay, because of a lot of things going on, especially in the COVID, a lot of people have gone into depression. A lot of people have gone into, they're undergoing stress. When you undergo stress, your body does not respond as a woman. This is supposed to help you distress. This is supposed to help you be a woman again. This is supposed to nourish you from inside out as a woman. I will advise every woman to get this. You know what? Get back your vitality, get back your virility, energize yourself.
Wonderful. What else do we have there? What other treat do you have for us?
Okay, I have this tea here, and this tea is called Everyday Energizing. It's good for both men and women. Why do we take this every day? This is supposed to help build your muscles back, and it's also supposed to help you when you wake up in the morning. When you take it, your system kind of needs to wake up. It wakes up your system. So it's called the African Superlicious Soup. So, yes, it makes you a superwoman and a superman because it wakes you up to a daily fresh. It refreshes your system, it refreshes your bowel, and really, really make you enjoy your day.
Absolutely. I just love your product line. Where do people find your product line at, my sister?
Yes, you go to www.moisenaturals.com. And you can also go to our Facebook and Instagram. It's hashtag Moise_naturals. Hashtag Moise_naturals. And you can reach us on our phone number is 770-895-8006. 770-895-8006. You can also go to the International Institute and you get our products there at the International Institute. You will, if you call our sister Viola any day, anytime, she will direct you also if you have any difficulty.
Fabulous. I want to hear more about your product is FDA approved. You're selling your product. It's beautifully packaged. Let's talk about the job creation and the impact that you're having on the women and the youth that are helping to source your herbs. Talk about how their lives are changing from participating in your program.
Okay, so when we talk about herbs, we talk about combination of herbs. And how we have been able to create jobs for women around the world is we call them, we talk to them, and we tell them what we need. In sourcing what we need, we pay them. That is extra income going to them. And for those that will clean, we pay them for cleaning, we pay them for the packaging before it gets to the United States, where I now repackage into the one that is approved here. So for me, having to go into this, it's a blessing for me, my community, and the country at large, because we are creating jobs for both women and young adults. They are all part and parcel of this. And I just say thank you to all of you that are out there doing the great things with me in Kano, in Edo, in Sierra Leone, in Gambia. This is awesome. Thank you. We really appreciate your hard work.
Absolutely. And that's so important. We often think about buying a product. Many people will think, well, the money is just going solely to the person who is a manufacturer. No. But here we have you, Catherine, who not only are you doing this work, but you also have an NGO, a nonprofit. Do you have a few minutes to tell everybody about your nonprofit presence?
Okay, our nonprofit Presence for Charity is a nonprofit that provides for the less privileged. Presence for Charity has been on since 2002. The name originally was My People, known as Afemai, then was changed to Presence for Charity. So Presence for Charity has been helping people around the globe when it comes to medical mission, education, when it comes to empowering youths and women. We have what we call the Farmers Club, where we teach people how to farm for we try to make people understand that you don't need to have a huge land to farm. And we're also encouraging people to feed, because when we have enough food and there is no hunger, then we can focus either to read or to even look into something else. Hunger is something we need to deal with. And that's why we went into farming. And our farmers project, we have people supporting us like the International Institute. They're supporting us in our farmers project. And they're all about in Kano, in Sierra Leone, They're in Abuja, they're in Edo, and we're training women and young adults on how to farm in flower pots, how to farm in bags. Guess what? We even have people growing potatoes right now in bags, growing tomatoes in flower pots, and they're just feeding their families. And that is what we enjoy. When it comes to the medical mission, we do medical mission twice a year in Nigeria and even within the United States, where we empower women and train them on different aspects of first aid and also do free clinic for 2 weeks.
Your work has been extraordinary,
Thank
and
you.
I am so privileged to have met you well over, I think, 2.5 years ago. We met
Uh-huh.
and we spent time together in New York. We were at the United Nations CSW together, presenting on your work, and it's incredible and fabulous. So I just want to thank you, Catherine,
Thank
your
you.
family, for everything that you do for your people, for the Nigerian community, and the diaspora at large, because the work of President has really impacted folks in Ohio, North Carolina, and Nigeria. You're doing amazing work. And there's one more thing I want you to talk about. I know that you often don't really talk about all the stuff that you do, but you have written a book recently and it's published. And I think this is a really great opportunity because it links everything together. Your work with women and economic development for youth empowerment who are planting and growing food, who are picking and sourcing your raw product in order to turn it into a packaged good for sale. It's really this long trajectory that you mean what you say about uplifting people. And so you have this book out. Tell us the name of the book and tell us where we can find it and what the book is about.
Okay, the name of the book is I Am Me. It's simply saying that you are who God says you are. I Am Me is on Amazon, and it's about rebuilding self esteem from inside. Because if we look outside to determine who we are or judge people by what we see physically, it is very wrong. And don't let anybody judge you from what they see from the outside, because you are who you are from the inside. So the book is supposed to help you go from inside out, regain your confidence, regain your energy, regain your self-esteem. That is what the book is all about. And it's about reminding you that you are who God says you are, beautiful and wonderfully made.
Absolutely. I just love your spirit and your energy. What's important for everyone to know about what's next for you, Catherine?
Can you say that again, please?
What's next for you? This product
Oh,
line, if people are interested in helping you to sell this product line, to bring it into their stores, where are those opportunities for development that you have?
okay. I have people have been calling me. They want to be distributors around the globe, and I have some stores that have called me to have interviews with me to see how they can carry the product in their main stores. I'm not going to mention names of stores right now because it is not right, but I have interviews coming up and presentations coming up with a lot of really large stores, and I'm looking forward to be in the international market right now.
Absolutely. So I want all of our listening audience to know we are building bridges here. The Africa We Deserve is about connecting Black folks globally to get invested, to get inspired, and get involved in each other's lives. This is a really great business opportunity. If you have a storefront in the United States, in the Caribbean, Jamaica, Puerto Rico, you name it, and you're looking for a great product line that is making huge impact on the lives of poor people and moving them out of poverty by an honest, God fearing woman, definitely contact Catherine so that you can have her product line on the shelves and you guys can do business because that is what this is about. If we don't do business with each other, if we don't support each other as Africans, as Black people, then we leave a lot on the table up for grabs.
Well, I know one we have additional products coming up in a couple of weeks now, and that is the African Superlicious Spice. Is just like you have table salt, it is a table spice, and you can use it for any food that you want to eat on your meat, on your rice, on your beans. Shake it on, just name it. So that is coming up soon, and we'll be back with the International Institute when that product is readily available for you.
Catherine, there's so many great things that you're doing. Any upcoming activities that you want our listening audience to know about?
Oh, yes, we have an activity coming up with the autistic. There's a group called the Autistic Mothers. The autistic mothers have a program coming up soon, and we decided to sponsor that program because we know autistic mothers are going through a lot right now. And I'm from a continent where if you have a child that has any kind of disability, most times people stay away from you. And that is true. So we're trying to let the community understand what is going on with mothers that have autistic children and how they need support. And how, even if you don't have anything to give, we're not talking about financial support. We're talking about moral support, spiritual support, emotional support. They need it, and even the kids. So we're trying to make sure that institutes like the International Institute and other institutions come to support so that we can have good outlets for them to be able to go out there, learn properly, and be part and parcel of the society instead of them being hidden away from the society.
Absolutely. We cannot build the Africa we deserve by hiding people away. We need to really create opportunities for every ability, for every part of diversity to come full into society. So I'm so super happy about the work that you're doing. I look forward to continue partnering with you and your work. Everybody, I want you to go out and buy this product, buy the book, get in contact with Catherine here. We have natural products to revitalize and rejuvenate your vitality. We have products here to help you to beat COVID or to at least beat a cold. At least we have. This is what, Catherine?
This one is called the Hidden Treasure.
Oh, the hidden treasure.
Yeah, that is for women's virility and vitality.
So that's just going to make a whole lot of babies come to pass pretty soon. Right? That's what's going to happen with the
Oh my God. And grab your renew. It's a new year. Renew your system, renew your body.
Absolutely. Definitely necessary to stay healthy, to stay alive, to stay functioning. So important. As we close out and think about, often I hear, and I'm here in the Gambia, and people are talking often about what's wrong with Africa. Africa needs aid. Africa cannot develop without this or that. I like to close out and have people to think about what is right with Africa. So you tell me what is right with Africa, and I will tell you what I think is right with Africa.
What is right with Africa is that Africa is blessed. Africa is a blessed continent. We have everything from petroleum to food to any minerals. I'm not into geography, but I know most of the things that are used around the world are actually sourced from Africa. And we know because of what we have so much, that is why we had to go through slavery, because people had to come to take what we have. But to God be the glory, that is over right now. And for those that fought against slavery, for those that fought against every kind of inequality, we appreciate all of you right now. And even in America, the fact that we're about celebrating Martin Luther King tomorrow, it is a time to say Africa has always stood up for the right thing. Martin stood up for the right thing. And a lot of other people that fought inequality, that is why I am able to stand here today and say I'm a Nigerian American. If that never happened, I wouldn't have been here today to do that. So what are we supposed to do? We have our continent, Africa. Let's still come together the same way we have fought in other countries, supporting them. Let's support ourselves and start for inequality. Let's support ourselves for empowering one another. Let's support ourselves for promoting the good things that we have, energizing our youths so that they will not be on the streets. Let's support ourselves and not be selfish, but bring out what we have to develop our community. Not store it in the Swiss bank or store it in some kind of bank. It should be out there growing our community with little industries that can help and build our system.
Well said. What's right with Africa, from my viewpoint, is you, my sister Catherine, because you are building the little industry, as you call it. You are creating jobs. You are putting women to work. You are giving them opportunity and access to reimagine a world that is different than they have known. You are empowering women in order to be natural, to be healthy, to live long, to have fun, to de stress. All of those things are so important, and it has a really big impact. So thank you, Catherine, for being who you are and making Africa really wonderful.
Thank you very much.
Everybody tune in next Sunday for our next guest, for our next conversation, for a business to business highlight. Until then, everyone, take care.
Yeah, yeah, oh, oh, yeah, yeah, oh, oh.